And now, Ireland's National Theatre School, the Gaiety School of Acting presents The CARNYX of Terror by Roger Gregg.
Here is a tale of the she and their CARNYX of Terror,
and how they meddle in the affairs of us foolish humans.
Our story takes place far off,
beyond the back of beyond,
in the west of Ireland, atop a sacred mound,
the Hill of Kings, the Tua de Danann,
not far these days from the M682 bypass.
And in that ring of standing stones, 2 young archaeology interns are about to have an eerie encounter.
Shh. Listen.
Mary, it's no use. I can't get any reception way out here.
But we're finally alone.
It's hopeless. No signal, no internet, no Wi-Fi.
These hills are so wild. Oh, hear that?
Hear what?
The music, Jerry. It's magical.
No notifications, no updates, no texts, nothing.
Oh, just look at the moon. So romantic.
I can't live like this.
And breathe that air. Oh, smell the gorse.
I'm not connected to anything.
And all around us, the megaliths. It's all so enchanting.
Mary, I'm not connected.
Here's a connection, Jerry.
Oh,
Jerry.
Mary, what are you? That is my. Mary. Oh, Mary.
Oh, Jerry.
Oh, what are you, Mary?
Jerry.
Oh.
Is it in yet, Jerry? Oh, Jerry.
Wasn't it in?
Oh, Jerry. Oh,
Mary. Mary.
Oh, faster, Mary. Jerry, faster.
Mary.
Jerry, faster.
Mary.
Jerry. Oh,
Mary.
Oh, Jerry.
Wait, Mary.
Slow it down.
Wait,
Jerry,
wait,
not an animal.
Let me check my phone, Mary.
Jerry.
Oh.
Jerry.
Oh, Mary. I feel like we're floating in the air.
Jerry, we are floating in the air.
What?
See? We're 6 inches off the ground.
That's 6 inches?
Oh.
Oh no, I dropped my phone. Hey, what is that rabbit doing?
It's a hare.
Whatever. Hey, you, rabbit, don't touch that. Don't.
Here now, what's this fancy fangle?
Put down my phone.
The hare is talking, Jerry.
So, stop that. You'll break it.
Crikey, maybe there's treasure inside this thing.
Hey, no, stop. No, stop. Come back with my phone. You're taking my life.
Later that night, down below in the creepy caves beneath the fairy fort,
In the banquet hall of the Dagda, where King Kevin and Queen Margot of the good folk find only trouble brewing.
Okay, Sprite, what's the story?
Oh, a story, Margot.
About the thieveries, Kevin.
Oh, yes, the commotion.
The commotion, Your Highnesses, is not good at all.
Well, we know that.
Yes.
So let's have it, Sprite.
Oh, great Queen Margot, I've had a good look around, and you know our golden brooch of Fionn McCool?
Yes.
Gone.
Oh, no.
The bronze shield of Queen Maeve?
Yes.
Gone.
Oh.
The big silver torque of Lug?
The curvy thing.
Yes, that.
Gone.
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 And worst of all, and I fear to say...
Well, stop fearing and spit it out.
What else has been stolen?
The chariot of...
Colin.
Gone.
That's a bit much now.
A bit much! This is an outrage. Any more, and that's the end.
The end?
Of our kingdom, you Aegis. We must do something.
Let me through.
for great King Kevin and Queen Margot. Your Highnesses.
Puck. Clever shape-shifting Puck. What news?
I took the form of a hare and I hopped right up to them.
Hopped up to who?
Them that is disturbing Nadini Maha.
Huh?
Nadini Ushla.
What?
Canucknary.
Who?
Us, you fool! The timeless nature spirits of Era.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah. Nature spirits.
Who's behind this, Puck, as if I didn't already know?
My queen, it's the human being.
Oh, lovely. There's more of it.
Always the flippin' humans.
They're digging and poking
And poaching and choking
and scaring and scraping
and tearing and raping.
everything in sight.
And even worse news from the birds and trees.
And fish and bees.
Yes?
They're dying.
Dying?
Oh, more like being killed.
Killed? Killed?
Oh, no. We need all those animals, sure, I
That
think.
does it. Call forth, Baroque, the Royal Bandry.
Call Baroque, the Royal Bandry.
Call me Rogue, the Royal Bandry!
You called, Your Highnesses?
Yes. Margot, why did we call Birogue the Royal Bandry?
Because, Kevin, we want our wisest druid to gaze into her magic cauldron.
Oh, yes. Good idea.
As you wish, Your Highnesses. Behold my cauldron!
Look into its bubbling broth, Bandry.
Tell us what you see, oh ancient one.
I see ravenous ravens and barren trees, bodies bloated in a boiling breeze. Squeezed dead dry for all their worth, 'neath a burning sky, a scorching earth.
Jeepers! I thought this was a comedy.
Should listen.
I see screaming squabbles over dicey labels, futile fights over barren fables. The claws of fictions gripping deluded factions, empty words, hollow actions. I see a farce of furious fools.
A human being cunning.
A human being cruel.
And all the while, deceived in their dream, they admire themselves on little screens. Mother Earth stabbed and brazenly raped by screaming hordes of naked apes. All over the world, what do I find?
Scarce a human being loving.
Scarce a human being kind.
Tossed in the abyss, lost in their pit, while they gorge themselves from their crock of shit!
We get it. My heart can't take these grisly, gruesome visions.
We're in for it now.
What should we do?
We can play our usual tricks.
Sour their milk.
Plant more changelings.
Smash their dishes.
Slam their doors.
Go bump in the night. Haunt their dreams.
No, the only thing for it is to altogether end the age of humankind.
How can we do that?
Only by sounding our most dreadfully deadly death knell.
You mean?
Yes, the CARNYX of Terror!
Meanwhile, above in the land of the humans,
In a garage out back of a huge house.
some strange types
Yes, very strange indeed.
are busy mucking about with some fiercely weird gadgets.
So, Rotwang, is all of your mad scientist equipment here lethal?
It better be, Cedric.
Oh, I see. Well, if you and your baboon here...
I am Spartacus, a Papio Hamadrius.
You talk? A talking baboon?
Naturally, Dr. Rotwang has altered my DNA.
This is incredible.
Yes, Spartacus is the first of a new hyper-intelligent hybrid species I've created to lead the rebellion.
I have an IQ of 182, possess a GA1 certificate to operate heavy machinery, and play the violin. Observe!
Put down the violin, Spartacus, please, and let us test our prototype.
Yes, of course. Careful, Doctor, do not damage the sighting mechanism on the death ray.
Death ray? Oh no, this is too...
Enticing.
Exciting.
Exhilarating.
illegal. This weapon isn't harmless like my inventions.
It's quite all right, Sedgwick. We are wearing rubber gloves, see?
Gloves or no gloves, I can't allow...
It's your wife, isn't it?
No.
Yes, it is.
Your wife is the noted Professor Augusta Hockenheimer, as featured on the front cover of last July's issue of the Archaeological Times.
Yes, that's right. In fact, she's off at her excavation now. She doesn't know that I'm letting you guys develop weapons of mass destruction out here in the garage.
Don't worry about it, Sedgy Wedgy.
Jack is coming home soon, and when he arrives, she'll be in a good mood, and I can tell her about you both then. Meantime, just keep whatever you're doing contained.
Contained? Is the ecological Armageddon of this planet contained?
We are facing annihilation.
That's right.
The data is irrefutable.
60% of all wildlife has been exterminated in the last 45 years.
Mass extinctions are proceeding 1,000 times the natural rate.
Yeah, the writing, it's on the wall.
See?
What? Oh, yes, you've put it on a chart.
Yes, we have dedicated our lives to eradicating the one species culpable for exterminating life on this planet.
Who?
Human beings.
Oh.
Yes. The problem, my harmless inventor brother, is how to cull Homo sapiens.
But not damage the Earth's fragile ecosystem.
I don't know. People can be so nice.
Your pernicious species must be eradicated.
Correct. Therefore, what is urgently required is a directed energy weapon.
Which specifically targets humanity.
Somehow a...
Sound wave.
Sonic boom.
Big bang.
Yes, at just the right frequency.
If we can develop such a device...
Ecological destruction of the planet may yet be averted.
But time's running out.
Yes, now, let's test this death ray. Stand back, gentlemen.
Here?
No, a bit further back and... That's good. Right, ready? And...
Okay, can we please just...
Fire!
Hey, it scratched my molarizer machine.
Your what?
I call it the molarizer.
Your latest invention?
Yes.
Looks like two-person submarine tanks on treads.
With a giant screw nose.
It's a self-contained tunnel-boring auger vehicle.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can burrow right through the ground with it.
You know, my
Fast, too.
brother, I think you have finally invented something that someone may actually want.
Yeah, I'm hoping to sell my molarizer to the Me First Energy Corporation.
Me first.
The war profiteering, multinational sodomizing our Mother Earth?
Well, yes, and they make great sporting goods.
Meanwhile, a few miles away, Sedgwick's wife,
Professor Augusta Hockenheimer,
was about to address her interns
digging at the Hill of Kings.
over the cave deep within which lays the palace of the Dagda.
Interns, get up out of the muddy bog.
Oh, no.
Here she goes again. Come on now, lads. Listen up to the professor.
Thank you, Marie.
Mairead.
All of you know by now that I do not harp on my many achievements.
Yes.
How I have been featured on the cover of the Archaeological Times. Yes, the greatest of all archaeological publications.
But you...
Do not like to rest on my laurels.
Oh, no?
No!
The professor's laurels hang right here.
That's right, see? Here's me on the cover of the Archaeological Times.
Wow.
Now, unlike my colleagues who only care about their academic careers, I myself do not go on and on about my many awards, fellowships, accolades, trophies, bursaries, and grants. Isn't that right, Marie?
It's Mairead.
So I'm not concerned that today I have finally received a reply from the Archaeological Times.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
It's happening again.
Saying, read it out loud there, Marie, nice and loud.
All right. As you have suggested to us many times, we will feature you on our front cover
Naturally.
if you find the legendary CARNYX of Terror.
Yes, that's right. So you all see, no pressure, of course, but any sign yet of my CARNYX?
No, Professor.
Oh, well then what have you found?
We got a golden brooch.
A bronze shield.
Is that all?
A gold torque.
And
And the fabulous chariot?
These paltry finds do not bode well for your PhD, Marie.
But you promised me part-time teaching hours.
I don't know. Doesn't look good.
But look, Professor, look, the wheels on the chariot, they still spin.
You have to tell her, Jerry.
She won't believe it, Mary.
What? What is it? What's going on?
There have been more incidents.
Common. Unpaid interns always have sex with each other. They have no money and roll around in mud.
No, Professor. Paranormal incidents. Jerry, Mary, tell her.
Well, Professor, the other night, Mary and I were... well, we were...
we were in the stone circle and we started hearing weird music.
Otherworldly.
That's right. Our skin got all tingly.
And we kind of had an out-of-body experience.
That happens to couples.
No, I mean together at the same time.
That can also happen. Or so I've been told.
But we floated up into the air.
And a rabbit broke my phone.
Hair.
The sheep, Professor, are said to assume the shape of animals like hair.
Then the rabbit hopped away.
And the eerie music stopped.
What's wrong with you people? It's obviously that crazy old local woman.
You mean Kathleen?
It must be her, staggering about the standing stones, playing that wretched violin.
Fiddle.
Whatever.
Legends say the palace of the Duad Danan stands under this hill, with all of the gold the Dagda himself and the deadly CARNYX of Terror.
It better be. This megalithic burial mound, the standing stones, the network of caves, all point to that legendary Celtic battle horn.
But perhaps the good folk are here.
Oh, not these local superstitions again.
Oh yes, them.
Them? The what?
Nadini Ma.
Who?
Nadini Ushla.
The Bunor Ganuk.
English, please, English.
We cannot say their true name aloud, for it's
hard to pronounce.
Yes, that too. But I was going to say cursed.
Curse their cursed curses.
Professor, don't you see the significance of...
Listen up, team. I am going to find that CARNYX.
Get out of my way. Come on now, make way for your one here. Let her through now.
Is this the person we need to talk to, Johnny Joe?
Yes, ma'am. I believe it is.
I am Professor Horkenheimer, and you are...
Miss Remy Rexroth, CEO of Me First Energy.
The multinational corporation.
And I'm Johnny Joe Dalyburke, the local TD.
Yes, we're here about laying the underground pipeline.
Pipeline?
Sure, you must have read about it in the paper. Big construction, massive, like biggest hullabaloo here since the Star Wars movie on Skellig Michael. 584 construction jobs.
Yes, and 2 of those jobs will be permanent.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Oh, thank you. As the local TD, where all things are local, I can't thank you enough.
Yes, get up off your knees.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Oh, so sorry.
Stop that! Let go of my hand. You have it soaked.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, ma'am.
I told you, Johnny Joe, not in public.
Yes, whatever you want, Mrs. Scully.
Your local government toads are all the same.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay.
What's this about?
The delay.
Delay?
Delay?
Oh, yes, delay.
This site must be cleared in 2 days.
That is impossible.
Oh, no, ma'am. It's very possible. It's a done deal, and that's done deal, you see.
I have done deal, no deal.
Mr. Burke, we have an order which permits...
Marie, I'll do the talking.
But we've been authorized by the authorities.
That's me, you see. Johnny Joe Dalyburke, local TD, and I gave them my word.
Our corporation will have full cooperation.
Oh, we cooperate, sir.
I have a signed contract. Show him, Johnny Joe.
Here it is.
This is my site.
It's protected by a preservation order.
Yes, that's right, Marie. Show them our order. Here.
Yeah, well, a contract beats an order.
No, an order beats a contract.
A contract.
Order.
Contract.
Order.
A contract.
Order.
Our tunnel boring equipment arrives in 2 days to lay our pipeline.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's time to wake up. There is a new sheriff in town.
That's right.
And I promise you, those who stand in the way of free enterprise to exploit the weak, powerless, and easily duped...
That's us, you see.
...will be dealt with accordingly. Good day.
Now, Miss Rexroth, don't be getting angry now.
Forget about playing lady. Stop!
Your pipeline will go through. They can whinge all they like about their own rubbish heap, but come the cold night of day, the common people of Ireland need cheap petrol and electricity, G7 broadband and all that.
How dare she step into my dig? This multi-corporation is nothing to be frightened of. Listen up, you two lovey-dovey interns.
Yes, Professor.
You both will stand guard over this site day and night. Chain yourselves together if you have to. Marie, here's the chain.
What? Meanwhile, down below in the palace of the Dagda,
The good folks were putting their own wheels in motion.
It's settled then. We must sound the CARNYX.
Where is it?
It is still stuck in the mouth of him who last blew it.
All right, Baroque. Who's that again?
The stout fella. The fearbullock. Big-nosed brute he was.
Is, for he is only frozen.
Frozen?
Preserved in peat bog. Mummified.
Oh, the mummy! You mean Bork?
Yes, Kevin, Bork. Do you not remember?
It was only 42,000 years ago.
Bork, the fearbullock. The Neanderthal.
Oh, yes, Margot. Them big-nosed fellas with the flint tools we caught defecating in the cave.
Yes, that was the last straw. So we tricked Bork into blowing the CARNYX.
Then we must do so again.
Baroque, you're our druidess. Wake him up.
No, Your Highness, it's not so easy. For to end the age of human beings, one of their own kind must be lured here below to blow the horrendous horn.
How do we do that?
Swap a child with a changeling. Sour their milk. Smash their dishes. Slam their doors. Go bump in the night.
Bash one over the head.
No. Do you not know your own Celtic mythology?
Oh, yeah, the Celtics, the Celts. How's it go again?
A handsome human male must be seduced by the she's royal princess.
Oh, princess, huh? I don't know. Our daughter has
She'll do
never...
it.
But she's so...
Call forth the royal princess.
Call the royal princess. Call the royal princess.
What? Can't you leave me alone? Do I bother you?
Bridget, my darling, Daddy has a favour to ask.
Dad, why do you always interfere with my life?
Bridget, this is important.
My life is important too, Ma. Did you ever think about that?
This is serious, Bridget.
Oh no. No! Look what's appeared now! This...
Put your magic mirror down, Bridget.
But my friends are on it!
Friends? They're not your friends.
But I just put up a picture!
Stop looking at your magic mirror!
I have to see!
Stop!
Ah!
You are obsessed with that thing.
I'm not obsessed, Mother!
Every time we see you, you're checking it.
That's because all my... Duh! You don't even care!
We care.
You don't know anything about my life!
Then tell us.
I don't want to talk about it!
We will get you a new magic mirror.
What?
It took some negotiating, but eventually Princess Bridget was convinced.
Bribed, more like.
She agreed to go above, find a handsome mortal.
And lure him below.
It was later that pitch black night that young Jack,
The handsome son of Sedgwick and Augusta,
finally arrived in the back of Beyond.
but an old woman was waiting for him up, down the Boreen.
Hiding in some shady, somber shadows.
Hello? Who's there? It's me, Jack.
The she! Shocking the she!
What is that? A banshee? Oh, it's just an old woman playing a fiddle. Weird. Hey! I see you!
Oh, sir. You're a human.
Yes? Are you?
Yes. Yes, I am. Though you would doubt it, look at me. A mere colleen, a sprite of girl of just 8 years of age, I am.
Right. Well, maybe you can tell me where all the archaeologists are?
Oh, no. I've tried to warn them. Dig in here, disturbing the needy ma.
Sure.
Stranger, what is in your even stranger black case?
This is a clarinet.
Oh, you're one of those.
I play free jazz.
Oh, Mother Ireland, where will it end?
It's just a horn. Well, a woodwind, actually. See?
Oh, young man, you're in great danger. I see it now. They have lured you here to blow their CARNYX of terror. Oh!
Does the gig pay?
Pay? Oh, no.
Oh, so it is like jazz. Look, I should just head back now and
Wait! First, you must hear my tale, for this is Ireland.
Okay.
All right, so now it was a night just as this that I sat here, a young girl playing my fiddle, when I heard that sound. A sound I'll never forget. And then a haunting hare hopped up to me. He was staring at me and I was staring at him, beady eye to beady eye. But when my eyes blinked, there I was in their great hall below.
Well, that was a great story, but I really
Wait!
have to...
There's more. Play us a jig, they begged.
Who begged?
Them, the king and queen of the good people. 'Twas then I saw the great CARNYX of terror, still stuck in the withered, wizened, leathery lips of the lumbering, fear-bald bogman mummy. I played just one jig for them. One jig only, as their great fairy tribe danced all about me. And when it was over, there I was, sitting out here, an old woman. For 80 years had passed.
And a sad story it is, but now I really have... So...
Here's the rub. Are you listening?
Do I have a choice?
Every age on earth, the good folk must find someone new to blow the CARNYX.
Why?
I don't know. The cycle of time, the evolution of the planet, sheer devilment, sure it'd be just for the laugh.
How does this CARNYX horn do that?
It was used in the days of Cuchulainn to lay low the men of Erin. Hearing it sound, first they go like this. Then...
Oh.
But sound the horn long enough, and it spells certain death for any human being who listens, for it blows our minds.
People say that about free jazz. Here, I'll show you.
Stop! Play no more before they... Oh no, they've heard you. Put it away, quickly now.
Right, sure.
Go now, back the way you came.
All right, I'm leaving.
Run! Back up down the bareen and mind the cow paths.
Meanwhile, in his garage out back, Sedgwick the inventor was about to make the deal of his life.
Now, as you can see, Miss Rexroth and Mr. Daly Burke, the molarizer can be operated by anybody with a GA1 certificate. You can turn it off just like this.
I see.
It's so easy to use, since the controls are very...
Is there a cup holder?
Yes, there's a cup holder. Right here.
Now that's very handy.
I'll level with you, Sledgewide.
Sedgwick.
The corporation is very interested in your self-contained tunnel-boring auger.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But we need to see this machine in action first.
Of course.
We've a test in mind.
Oh?
You see, we're stuck in a bit of bother with certain blow-hard blow-ins, and rather than getting tangled in a befangled legal wrangle, we think you just take your big drilling yoke here and just...
Drill through.
Drill through.
Drill through!
This machine drills right through our problem. We'll buy it. How about an even million?
1 million!
What do you say?
Oh, you have a deal, Miss Rexroth.
Great! Let's shake hands.
Wait. Make it proper. Spit in your hand first.
What?
Like this. See? Go on.
Oh, all right. There.
All right.
Ah, there we are now. All legal.
Not long after, Jack had arranged to meet his parents at the local pub, the Laughing Puka, where the crack was only mighty.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hi everyone. I'm Saoirse Ní, hard to pronounce, and here's a new song I just wrote this morning in the caravan after the session and coming down from the mush. Well, anyway, I'm gonna give it a lash now, so you're all like my little rabbits to vivisect, which is so wrong because experiments on those lovely little rabbits who look up at you with them eyes and you just know that they're looking into your soul, and it just might be... I mean, ye are the first people ever to hear this song, and I want you all to sing along, which... Actually, now that I think about it, might be a bit hard since you never heard it before, right? But anyway, I've been thinking lately about the lads above, you know, all them archaeologists digging up on the Hill of the Kings. Yeah, okay, it might be a tad crusty New Age traveller or whatever, but I remember what my gran said about the good people and how she'd never go near the place, and well, I think you know, like, we're in for a whole lot of bad karma. So here it is, a song I call The Ballad of Foreshadowing. He met the fairy lass upon the path. Follow me, she said, we'll have a laugh. With smiling eyes and beguiling charms, he fell into her enchanting arms. Then down he fell to a world below, in the fairy realm where dreams do grow. To the banquet hall where the good folk feast, where music and dance don't ever cease. He joined them in their jigs and reels, in fairy brogues with magic heels. He danced with joy, for he had no choice. She gave him a horn, saying, let's hear your voice. Release your grip upon my hips and put this CARNYX to your lips. If you love me, then do as I say. Go on now, boy, let's hear you play. So he put his lips about the horn and played all night, but in the morn he could not rise from the fairy's bed, for there he was, stone cold dead. A fairy's love may inspire your verse, but beware her spell, for it's a curse. Many a bard has made this mistake. She gives you dreams as your life she takes. She gives you dreams as your life she takes. Thanks 1,000 times.
Common people are so easily amused. Not like the sophisticated. We are far more...
Miserable?
discerning.
At my last gig, I improvised 431 chord inversions.
I'm sure that impressed them.
Not really. The audience left halfway through.
Oh?
They just got up and walked out. Both of them. Common people seem to...
Common people? Bah! Common people don't matter, Jack. What matters is your academic career. Get your PhD, part-time lecture hours, and finally...
tenure.
Yes, and then pension, retirement, and...
death.
Wonderful! See, I have your life all laid out for you.
That's the problem.
You sound like your father.
Oh. Where is Dad?
Typical, isn't it? I leave my dig, and your worthless father can't even show up on time.
Jack! Jack! I'm here, son.
Dad!
I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
Wow, you look great.
Leave him alone, Sedgwick.
I have something to say.
Stop treating Jack like a child.
I have wonderful news.
Don't be so rude.
What?
Ask Jack about his news. He's the one who actually accomplished something. Getting his degree in jazz, whatever.
Improvised atonal overtones,
yes,
but that's not what...
Which I have paid for, Sedgwick.
Yeah, well, that's going to change.
Don't end up like your father here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Please, both of you, don't start.
A person is entitled to pursue their dreams.
I need you both to listen.
I won't go on about it, but who has paid for everything?
And been on the cover of the Archaeological Times.
Yes, that's right. And when I find that CARNYX, I will be again. And then sophisticated people will really adore me.
'Twas then that Jack went out alone into the night,
consoling himself, blowing that little horn of his.
Unfortunate for him, it was near the Canucknery.
Hello.
Oh, you gave me a fright there. Where'd you come from?
From here.
The Standing Stones? Oh, I see. You're one of the interns guarding the site.
You are Jack?
Yeah.
I am called Bridget.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You have a lovely horn there.
What? Oh, this. Thanks.
That's why I've come.
Oh, you like music?
It's Mishakule.
Here, I'll play you something. What did you think? What? What's so funny?
You're a very strange, handsome young man.
Me?
I haven't a clue what you're on about.
It was just some improvised atonal overtones. Pretty basic.
You play no tune?
Atonality is tuneless.
No soulful music?
No soul music, but...
No skipping beat, like the river's laugh?
No beat.
No apple sweet kiss?
I feel... funny.
That softly sends a soul to slumber.
Slumber. Yes.
What are you playing at, Jack?
I don't know.
No, you don't.
Yes, you're right. My life is just a lot of academic
bullshit.
Oh, I'm a farce.
I know.
You do?
Oh, yes.
This is going to sound weird, but I somehow feel that you and I are connected. Yes, you
understand?
Oh, yes. I feel I can talk to you.
And I'm listening.
I just can't take it anymore.
Oh, poor, handsome Jack. Let me hold you in my arms.
I want so much to...
Weave magic each time you play?
Yes, and have sex.
Oh. Well, okay, yes, of course.
Yes?
Yes, we can, and we will. Just
me play a horn?
Yes.
Jack! Oh, there he is.
What's he doing heading toward the cave?
Jack!
I must go, but I'll come back for you, Jack.
Yes. Come back.
Jack, what are you doing?
Following her.
Who?
The intern.
What intern?
This one. Huh? She was just here. You didn't see her?
No.
Hey, but there is a cute little rabbit right beside you.
Rabbit? No, I think it's a hare.
Strange. Just sits there staring at us.
Maybe she... No, couldn't be.
You all right, son?
Of course he's all right.
I'm fine, but I've come to a decision.
Jack is not going to be a failure like you.
Hello?
I'm not a failure.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, yeah? Then why have I sold my molarizer for $1 million?
Ha! Who would ever want to buy your useless crap?
Oh, I don't know. Try the Me First Energy Corporation.
What?
We made a deal.
You are not selling anything to Me First Energy.
Oh, yes, I am.
I'll see you die on the streets first.
Yeah, with my $1 million.
The next morning, out back in the garage, Sedgwick, Rotwang, and Spartacus set about. Well, just listen.
And then she said she'd rather see me die on the streets.
Then be a success.
Your wife needs you to fail.
To bolster a fragile ego.
She's determined to find that stupid CARNYX of terror which can kill human beings, just so she'll be on the cover of the archaeological...
The what that does what now?
What does what now?
The thing that kills human beings?
Oh, the CARNYX. Yeah, the legends say it's an ancient Celtic battle horn that produces a sound that drives humans mad. Blow it long enough, it kills them. It literally blows their mind.
That's it!
What's it?
The CARNYX.
This fabled horn obviously must resonate with sonic frequencies lethal to humans.
Yeah, I could just see her with it on the cover of the Archaeological Times.
Not if we get to the CARNYX first.
What?
Sedgwick, it's time for you to stand up.
I am standing.
No, like a man.
A man with $1 million?
Yes, you shall get your million, my brother, and Spartacus and I shall get the CARNYX.
But it's buried under that hill.
No, don't you see? Spartacus and I will drill our way to the horn in the molarizer.
But
Don't forget I have a GA1 certificate.
Correct.
But what about Augusta?
Just keep her distracted.
You're kidding. There's no way I can.
Manipulating a narcissist like your wife is straightforward.
Oh, yeah? How?
Just encourage her to talk.
Talk? About what?
Herself.
What else?
As they set about putting their plan into action,
Jack was with Augusta and her team of interns at the mouth of the cave that lays beneath Canuck-Nari.
Sedgwick is trying to ruin me, Marie.
For the last time, my name is Mairead.
You see, Jack, Marie knows what's going on.
No, I think you don't know.
I need to talk to you about a decision I've made, which I feel is...
Marie, why have the intern stopped digging?
We are no longer disturbing this site.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, no, we're not. We've taken a vote.
Vote?
It was unanimous.
That's right.
But this is my dig.
It's obvious to everyone but you, Professor, that our work here has encroached on something sacred.
Sacred? Nothing is sacred.
That's your problem. This dig is over.
I'm warning you, Marie. You're jeopardizing your PhD.
I don't care anymore.
What? But your lectureship, tenure, pension, your life.
I'm going. Goodbye, Mother.
There's something far more important going on here.
My dig.
No one must ever find the CARNYX of Terror.
What? Have you people gone insane? I am Professor Augusta Horkenheimer. I've been on the cover of the Archaeological Times. That's right. My reputation is far more. Quite, I say. You common, pathetic, unpaid mudhumpers.
Shut up, will you?
You windbag. Listen to me, everyone. Mairead, we are going to march into town and stop Me First Energy and anyone else who wants to desecrate this sacred site. Who's with me? Yeah! All right then, let's go.
My dig, my reputation, my
Augusta! Where's everyone going?
Oh, Sedgwick! They're trying to destroy me! Me!
Oh, tell me all about it.
I have done everything for them. I got them unpaid internships. I was even going to give Marie part-time teaching hours. How could she do this to me? Me, of all people, me. Augusta Horkenheimer.
Perhaps it was the lure of the she, but Jack found himself walking off alone, down into the depths of the cave.
And who was waiting for him? Only...
Bridget!
Jack!
I found you.
Yes! Follow me, Jack.
All right. Gee, I've never had sex in a cave before.
Yeah, of course. Just a little further.
You know, I thought all you interns were going to... Whoa! Stop. The ground ends here.
Yes.
It's a huge pit.
Yes. Just one more step.
Are you crazy? We're right on the edge.
You want to be with me, Jack?
Yes.
And make magic when you play?
Yes, but this...
Then take my hand.
Okay.
Now, here we go.
My head. Where am I?
You're here in the palace of the Dagda.
The what?
Princess Bridget got him!
The handsome human!
What the?
Welcome, human. I am King Kevin.
And I am Queen Margot.
I don't believe it. I'm surrounded by a bunch of little people.
Let's all dance around him.
Crack August Kjol!
Hey, now, don't pray.
Hey, go easy.
Enough crack August Kjol.
Wow, that was weird.
Can I have my new magic mirror now, Mother?
Not yet, Bridget. For handsome Jack now has to do what you seduced him here to do.
What? Here? In front of everybody?
Young man, you must blow the CARNYX.
You mean a horn?
Yes.
Yes, the big, long, very special horn here.
Stuck on this big statue?
That's no statue.
That's Brawny Bork.
Brawny Bork?
A fear bollock.
A bogman.
Mummy.
Mummy? You mean... What the... This is a Neanderthal! And he's totally preserved.
Oh, yes.
Suspended in time.
Under our magic spell for the past 42,000 years.
Wow.
Seems like yesterday.
And now 'tis time to wake him up.
Wake him?
Call forth, Baroque, the royal bandry, our most magical druidess!
You called Queen Margot?
Yes, Baroque. The handsome human is here.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you ever wake up Brawny Bork here so we can get this show on the road? Like,
As you wish, my king. Behold! Hey. Hey, Bork. Bork, wake up. Come on. Wiki. Come on. Time to get out. Wake up. Stop me, fella! Of course you're stiff. You've been stuck still like that for ages.
Where, Bork?
It's okay, Bork.
Bork chase big antler elk to cave. Fall way down. Then, no remember.
Well, you wouldn't.
All go dark.
You've been enchanted, you see.
Bork want go home. Go home to family.
Well, here's the thing, Borg. I don't know quite how to put this, but you've been here for a long time.
Long time?
A long time.
Many
Winters?
Yes, 42,000 winters, in fact. So you see, your world, way of life, and everyone you knew and that loved are gone.
Gone? Bork family gone?
Gone. But hey, you're okay.
Bork not okay.
Okay, enough of this. Just hand over the CARNYX now, like a good man.
No. You trick, Bork. Bork not let go.
Come on, Bork. We're only joking, like.
Not joke for Bork. Bork angry.
We can't help it, you know. We're the she in all fairness.
It's our nature.
Exactly. Besides, you don't really want to go back to the Stone Age, do you, Bork?
Okay, I will admit it. Things weren't always that terrific. Paleolithic life could be so cruel. Some days we'd hunt, some days we'd gather, but there is no age I would rather make my way with just a few stone tools. Picking berries and digging roots with a tiger saber tooth, cutting edge in the age of stone. I gave my mate a wreath of feathers, she made me a band of leather wrapped around a big old mammoth bone. And every clear night, a million magic lights wheeled high above us in the sky. The stars sang to me of some sacred mystery that even now still makes me want to cry. Bork, dance! Whoa! Our final days were spent running from hordes of beasts far more cunning, taught us what it really means to fear. Vicious apes with twisted features, exterminating every creature with their deadly snares and poison spears. And every clear night, a million magic lights wheeled high above us in the sky. The stars sang to me of some sacred mystery that even now still makes me want to cry.
Oh, alas, poor Bork. But these things happen, you know.
That's right, nothing lasts forever.
That's very true.
Bork, cry.
No need to cry, you'll be grand, because very soon the whole planet's going to need rugged, down-to-earth types like you.
Like Bork?
Oh, yes. Once all the humans are done with the place, it'll be right back to caves and stone tools.
Good for Bork.
Oh, yes, very good. Now, all you have to do, Bork, is just hand that CARNYX over to this young, handsome, gullible fella here.
Here, Bork, give.
Good lad, Bork.
Oh, thank you, Bork. Whoa, this horn is really big.
All the better to blow men's minds.
What? Go on now, lad. Give it a blast.
Blow the horn.
But I...
No. No time for doubts.
I only came here for that beautiful intern.
Bridget. Oh, of course. Where is she?
I'll give you one guess.
Again.
The bloody screen.
What, Margot? What? Look up from your magic mirror and talk to the fella. Oh, all right.
Jack, I'm sorry, I was just...
Bridget, I thought you and I were...
You want me to be with you, don't you, Jack?
Yes.
You and I together forever?
Yes.
Then wrap your lips around it nice and tight. And blow.
You are talking about the CARNYX, right?
Yes, Jack.
All right, just checking. Here goes. I'll start by improvising some atonal overtones that evoke some...
Just blow the horn!
Right.
Now Jack was about to sound that CARNYX when suddenly...
What comes drilling in?
Only the mole riser!
Leprechauns! What was that?
Some kind of monstrous man-made machine! We cannot be seen! Quickly, everyone turn into hares!
That's right, turn into rabbits. Hares.
Uncle Rotwang!
Jack, what are you... Spartacus, come here, look.
What is it, Doctor?
You won't believe this, but my nephew Jack is here.
What? Oh, yes, I see. And what's more, I believe he is holding the
CARNYX. Jack, there's no time to explain, but it is imperative that you hand me that horn.
Careful, Doctor. Your nephew is surrounded by a rather threatening colony of Lepus europaeus.
Wow, the little people all turned into hares.
This must be their warrant.
Jack, hand me that horn, now!
Uncle Rotwang, first I have to play something.
Wouldn't you know it, but just at that very moment, hearing the fierce carry-on...
Who comes rushing in but...
Jack! Mom!
Son!
Dad!
Cedric!
Rotwang?
Augusta?
Cedric?
A baboon!
A Papio Hamilterans.
Oh.
I am Spartacus.
Oh yes, this is Spartacus. I have properly introduced him. Everyone, this is Spartacus.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
What are all these rabbits doing down here?
Hares.
Oh, hares. They're the ones
Shut up! That is my CARNYX, Jack. Mine! Give it to me at once!
First I have to play.
No, son, you don't know what you're doing.
Of course he knows what he's doing, Cedric. Jack has an MA in jazz, whatever.
Which you paid for, yes, I know.
Give me the CARNYX.
Sure, that's where our tale ends.
Does Jack blow the CARNYX and end humankind and their suicidal destruction of the earth?
I think they're doing a fine job on their own without any magic horn.
Yes, you're right there.
But maybe it's not all lost just yet.
You mean a sequel?
Could be. You never know with these humans, sure you don't.
You have been listening to the Gaiety School of Acting's production of The CARNYX of Terror by Roger Gregg, featuring the voice talents of Agostino Luzetti, Charles von Mueller, Anna Marcella McLaughlin, Francesca Gary, Miles Fearig, Zonia Dinkelacker, Emily Healy, Leah Williamson, Anya Collier, Caroline McCauley, Lara Jordan, Warren Hanley, Andy Howrahan, Joanne Bracken, Macria Medin, Marie Buganska, Sean McAuliffe, Jessica Barrett, and Dara Fitzgerald. Live sound recording by Thom McDermott. The CARNYX of Terror was written, directed and produced by Roger Gregg for the Gaiety School of Acting, the National Theatre School of Ireland. Find out more at gaietyschool.com.